Hey everyone, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for visiting. I thought I would come on tonight and share the finished cards that I made using the Winter Scene stamp set. So these 4 cards that I'm about to share with you are the ones that if you watched my couple previous videos, you saw me stamp and watercolor the images, and you saw me color this one with gel sticks. And then in the second video, you saw me kind of finish the fronts of the cards, and I thought I would just come on and share the finished cards with you as well. And then I also want to share some things that I picked up at the art shop this week and last weekend, maybe. And then I'll also share the correction order that I got from Blick. So up first is this card. This is one of the Winter Scene cards that I made earlier this week. And this is the one that I used the gel sticks to blend the background on, and then used the Posca pens to bring up the white of the barn roof and the house roof again with the snow on it, and did all the extra stamping and of course added glitter. In the inside of these, I stamped "Wishing you all that is merry and bright," and I think that's a beautiful sentiment to go with this particular scene. And it is from the Decorate the Tree stamp set, which is also released in the month of November from Sweet Miss Daisy. And it's kind of why I wanted to pair this this snowman and sentiment set with the Winter Scene release, because I think all the sentiments in this particular snowman set go really well with the Winter Scene. So "Wishing you all that is merry and bright" is the first one here. And it's kind of the fancy one. And then in typewriter font, I have "In the air there's a feeling of Christmas," and "The best gift at Christmas is time spent with you." So I think all 3 of those really go well with this Winter Scene. So there's the first card, and it's really sparkly and beautiful. And on the back, oh, oops. I stamped my "Created by Anna White" on this horizontal card so that it reads vertically. You know, you can't always be perfect, right? It's okay to have oopsies and not even fix them. This is another one of the cards that I made this week, or the card fronts that I made this week. And this one is on that beautiful orange cardstock. And I think that looks so pretty and is such an unexpected color for winter or Christmas. So it's kind of fun to do. Throw in something that's a little unexpected, but it goes really well with the lights that I put on the tree using that pretty orange and light blue Posca pen. So I think this one might be my favorite of the 4 that I did. On the inside of that one is the same sentiment and same stamp on the back. And you'll see no embellishments on these. There's not even any dimension. Everything is just adhered flat so that I can just pop these in the mail and off they go with one single postage stamp. And so this is the third one. This is the one that I painted with the Danielle Smith watercolors to create that beautiful sky. And again on the inside and the back. And then the 4th one is the one that I did with the blue and silver Christmas tree lights. So I think these are super fun. And I wanted to ask you too, since I went such in-depth on the Winter Scene stamp set, I would like to say, which one would you like me to go over next? I could do the holly branch, and I could show you how to paint the holly branch a couple different ways. Like this is fun with the vintage watercolor technique, or we've got just like true tone Christmas colors. We've got more of a splishy, splashy watercolor type look. And then this one is really beautiful, where I used Pearl X, and so it has a really, really shimmery look to it. And so this one is particularly beautiful as well, and such a different look, right? Using the same stamp set. This one was painted with watercolors and gold ink, so it's super sparkly as well. So maybe you'd like to see me paint the holly, or we could take a look at the gingerbread set. And I could paint some cookies. And then look at these 2 cuties. Oh my goodness. Or I could do the Decorate the Tree snowman set. So you let me know in the comments below, if you would, which stamp set you'd like to see me go a little more in depth with, doing some coloring examples with you. So we've got this Decorate the Tree, the gingerbread cookies, or the holly branch. So let me know in the comments below, and I will work on putting together another video for whichever stamp set gets the most votes. So that will be fun, fun, fun. Let me put these away so they're off my desk. And let's take a look at the Dick Blick order. So earlier this week, I shared a birthday haul that I did, and in it was this nib that I didn't purchase. So I did purchase a nib from Dick Blick from the Kakimori line. And this is not the one that I ordered, but this is the one that they sent. So I contacted them, and they were so helpful, and took a look at my order and verified that I did, in fact, have the incorrect product. And so they sent me out the actual nib that I purchased. And I treated myself to this for my birthday. So this is a round style brass nib. And if you saw my haul video, you know I also bought this nib pen holder. And hopefully this fits in here. Perfect. Ooh. So now I'll be able to draw fancy circles and lines and letters and things like that on my artwork. So this will be fun to have. So happy birthday to me. I'm excited to have this now. Cool. So there is that. I'll put that in my little pencil holder. And I'll put this one in my desk drawer here. And I know I will use it someday, just not today. So I want to make sure it's kept nice. So let's see. What else is there? I also picked up a few things at the art shop this week. I did go back and get more of the little wooden discs that I made the snowman pins out of. So these. So what I'm about to show you are things that I picked up on this same day, but also more recently as well. So let's take a look and see what I found. So let's see. I will just start, I guess. So I picked up this little set of dies. This is the Stampin' Up. What are they calling this one? There's actually 2 sets of dies in this little packet. There is the Trim Your Stockings die set. So this one will hold a gift card. So this one will be fun to make. And it has all the little piecings to dress up your stocking. So yay, that one is fun. And then it also had this one in it, which is the Mini Mittens die set. And this one is interesting. It doesn't have any cut lines, so it must just be a debosser. You could run it across the plain mitten maybe, or down the center of the mitten. So that one will be fun to play with. Oh, maybe you could even foil with them. I wonder. So anyway, these will be fun to play with. I'll have to look up some inspiration with these and see what people have done with the little decorative pieces. So I grabbed that little packet. And then I also got the Stamparatus. And you know I am a big Misty fan. I use my mini Misty with every single project I make. But I thought this might be handy to have as well. It came with the magnets on the bottom. So I'll be able to use those. And it came with 2 platforms. And I think I have the instructions sheet here. Oh yeah, here it is. Duh. I just set it aside. So it came with the instruction sheet as well. So I will be able to play with this and at least have it on hand for, you know, if I'm doing extra projects and I need more stamp positioner space than just the Misties. So this was a great deal. So I grabbed that today. And let's see, what else? Previously, not today, but previously, I did purchase the Barely Art Precision Craft Glue Refill. And they had this one there as well. So I grabbed that one also. And this as well, this is the glue that I use all the time, my longtime favorite. So that one was there, and this was already opened, but it's still good inside. I checked it. And then I also found the Nouveau refillable bottles. And so I got this one because this was the ultra fine tip on it, or the fine tip on it. And then this one was also there. And this one has both the fine tip and the, what's it, precision tip? Let me look. Yeah, so it has the extra fine and the fine. So that's the larger size, and this one is the smaller size. So was glad to find those because I can, while I don't have the Nouveau glue, it's been out of stock everywhere for a long time. I can refill it with my Barely Art glue, and I also have the Art Glitter glue that I can refill it with too. So those will be handy to have. And then, let's see, I did pick up some stamps. I know, shocking. You should be shocked. So I picked up this one, and this is a PSX stamp, 1660 from 1995, and it's in fine condition. I don't think it's actually ever even been used. It has a little bit of glitter on it, but you know how glitter likes to travel. So I love that. And I also got a Merry Christmas sentiment, and this is also from PSX, G310. And let's see, I thought this stamp was cute, and I do believe I have this in my stash already, so that one might be going to a friend. I picked up a snowman or two. This one is from Stampendous, and it's called Slim Snowman N045. Very, very cute. And then I also found a couple Sandy Gore Evans stamps. This one is called Birdseed from Uptown Rubber Stamps. Very, very cute. And this one as well. This one is called Snow Lady, and it's H25042. I love her. And I'll double check my stash. I don't think I have any of these, but you know, when you see them so often, it's kind of hard to remember if they're in your stash or you've just seen them. So, you know, if I do have them, I'll put them in my friend box. And then here's one I know I don't have. Snow Place Like Home for the Holidays. Isn't that cute? This one is also from Uptown Rubber Stamps and Sandy Gore Evans. And it's E25126, 1999. And then this one is cute. I've never seen this. This is also from Sandy Gore Evans, and it is Fur House Border, C25013. Aren't those cute? It reminds me of Deb Strain. And then I picked her up. She's adorable. This is a Rubber Moon stamp from Marilyn Kelly. And I think this was probably made when they were here in Hauser, near me. Hauser, Idaho, where I live. Near where I live. And then, have I shared this one with you? I don't think I have. Little measuring cups, rolling pins, measuring spoons. How cute is this? This one is from Great Impressions, Centralia, Washington, H193. And it's in fine, perfect condition. And then there was this little cutie, and there must have been a new donator from the community who made a big donation to the art shop, and she labeled all her stamps with her name on them. So I will forever be grateful to Barb for allowing me to have some of her stamps. So here's another one from Barb. This is this one here is a house mouse stamp. It doesn't have a name on it, but it has a number, and it's 105. And then there are Stamper Rosa stamps. And then this one also does not have a name on it, but it's number 111. Christmas bow. And then this one is called Cozy Mitten Mud Pie, also from Stamperosa number 360. And this one is so cute, hanging off the holly leaf. Then I found a couple more Rubber Moon stamps. I love this one, the snowman catching the stars. I really love this. And this is another one from Marilyn Kelly and Rubber Moon. You know what I learned when I was looking up Rubber Moon images is that Dave from Memory Box, what's his last name? Brett Hauser? Brett, I can't remember their last name. But Dave started illustrating for them. I had no idea. So, and then went off on his own to create Memory Box. And then I found this one there as well. This is another Marilyn Kelly from Rubber Moon. And I love this Santa. He's been on my watch list before on eBay several times. And I never did purchase it. So I was happy to find it at the Art Reuse It shop. Brand new condition. And then I got this little North Pole cancellation stamp from Stampin' Up. I think that was from a postage set that had like Santa and a stamp, and there was, I think, a reindeer. But that was the one I found in the bin. And then here is another Rubber Moon stamp. This cute little snowman on a little postage stamp. They're so whimsical and fun. I love their art. Isn't he cute? And let's see. Oh, this is a gift, but I know she watches my videos, so I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you at all. And I'm going to mail it to somebody, and you will probably see it on her channel if you watch her videos. And her name is Jill. So there's going to be a little gift going to Jill. Let's see. That's it for the stamps. I found some spools of ribbon, which, you know, I love me some Stampin' Up! Ribbon. Let's see. This one is a 2020 through 2022 in color ribbon, and it is in the color Just Jade, and it's that 1/4 inch twill, and I love this stuff. I think I have a roll of this from Terry. Terry, I think you sent me some of this before, and I'm so happy to have another one. And I also picked up this one. This is a finely woven ribbon, 10 yards of it. Look at that. So pretty. And it is in the color Berry Burst. So that is beautiful. So happy to have that. And then there is this one. This one is ribbon seam binding, 1/2 inch. Isn't that pretty color? And it is called Baja Breeze. Love it. And then there was this one, and it's in the color Rose Red, and it's also the seam binding. Isn't that gorgeous? So very pretty. And then here's another one that is in Sweet Sugar Plum, and this one has like a little crinkle to it. So that'll be nice. Lots of pinks there, huh? And then I found this beautiful one as well. This one is another seam binding ribbon, and it is in the color Cherry Cobbler, which you know is my favorite red paper. So that was a good find. And then I did get a little packet of sponges. Actually, I got 2 of them. Little packets of sponges. And so those will be nice to have in my stash. And that's it. As if it's not enough, but it's great finds. I love that store. So that's what I have to share with you tonight. Enjoy the weekend. I will probably come on and do the video that you guys choose for the next stamp set, and I'll do some coloring techniques. So just, again, put a note in the comments down below which stamp set you'd like me to work with next, and I would love to do that for you. And I think that's it. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be out in the garden probably all weekend. We are not supposed to get rain this weekend, and I need to dig up a lot of dahlia tubers, like 150 or so, which probably is not a lot for a lot of places, but it's a lot for me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye!